Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 10.2. I'm an old guy gaming, and we're going to pick up right where we left off and continue working here on our capital vessel. So this, if you didn't see the last episode, this is the Tier 1A prefab vessel, and we spawned that in the last episode, and we're making some upgrades to it. So if you're interested in seeing what I've done so far, or how I did it, or whatever, check out that episode. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's get started here. There's two more thrusters actually that I wanted to put in that I forgot to do in the last episode, and this will give us some more back thrust, because this ship was pretty weak on the back thrust when I tested it out originally. So let's grab these guys, and we want to flip them this way and this way. And then we're going to have to, I guess we're going to have to remove these lights here. Let's get our symmetry plane back on as well. Okay, and then we're going to put those two thrusters there. And let's paint them. Excuse me. That color there. All right, cool. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come back here, and we're going to remove that block. And we're going to remove all of those blocks. Let's rotate that so it's upright. Not that that really matters, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, let's make sure the other side is also in the same situation. I think it is. That's got to come up too, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to extend the hull back like so. Here we're going to put just a normal block in there, and we'll put a normal block in there. Okay, and then these, we're going to go with this ramp here. And then we're going to go with this, whoops, guy here. What the hell? Alright. Let's pull this block up and this one up. And we're going to go back to the wall block. Oh, you know what we could do, actually? All right, let's do this. Okay, let's put this guy in here. So, and then we'll put the wall blocks here. There we go. That adds a little more armor for our thrusters there. Oh, but this one, actually, hold on. This one we want to put the little fin on too, so like that. There we go. give the thrusters a little bit of protection from the side. Okay, let's also do something similar on the bottom. Well, we have to kind of be careful about the bottom, though. In fact, I'm not going to do that, and the reason being is because even though, you know, this is a flat block, if we set it down like this, it's still going to take up that full block space, and the turret will hit it. So we've got to pretty much keep everything flat and clear up here, at least, you know, on the front part of it anyway. Now we still have to cover all this shit up, so we're gonna just do this anyway, even though that could potentially cause problems for the turret when it's shooting towards the front of the ship. But you know, you got to do what you got to do, right? So we'll put that there, and then of course we want to do the same thing on the top too. And we might pull these back up. This kind of had like a little cool fender thing going on. But here again, it could possibly cause blockage problems. So I think what we're going to do is change this up a little bit. So let's do this. Let's retrieve that block. And we'll retrieve this block. And then we're going to pull these back up too. And we're going to put these in their place. And this block here will turn like so. And I think we might have a corner block, something along this line, but that's going to be too thick. We got a smaller version of that idea. Right here maybe. Look at that. Look at that. I love these new blocks. They're amazing. Okay, that does actually, hold on. Is there something better? What's this do? Notched C-low. Slice corner medium. That might actually be what we're looking for there. Let's try that one. No, that's too high. Excuse me. That's the one we just whoops. The one we just used, right? What's this do? Notch corner low. No, that's not quite what we want either. Slice corner B2 medium. No, that's too high. That's too high. Well, I think... I mean, this is the closest I think we're going to come. But I'm not sure if I like that, though. I think what we might do instead... Do we also have like a piece like this, but that's really flat? See, that's too thick. What about here? There's this piece here, which we could do that with, I guess. I mean, that's not terrible, I suppose. It just, you know, it sticks up, but you could maybe think of this as almost like a ramp to walk up there, maybe. I don't know. The other option is just to put these back down here. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I might be missing here. And just call it good. And again, this is, you know, almost treated more like a ramp or something. Let's try one more thing here. One more little trick here. Let's see. What if we did this? Put the walls in here. And then for here, we could do this guy. Right? And then, wasn't there like a little corner? This one maybe? Ooh, I like these double blocks there. Those are cool. That's going to be too high, isn't it? Yeah. All right, well, I guess we'll just have to leave it like that. That'll work. I don't want to get too damn picky with this. But we want to keep this flat, you know, so that it doesn't actually obstruct the turret, at least when it's shooting at the back. If it's shooting this direction, I mean, there's not much we can do about that. It is what it is. Okay, so I think that pretty much takes care of the modifications that I wanted to do in terms of the structure. You know, there was one other thing I did want to look at. There is nothing right here. That's a thruster. What I was thinking about maybe doing, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, is putting like an O2 station in this little nacelle thingy here, so that you could just run up to it and get oxygen without having to go back up into the ship if you needed to. That was kind of the idea behind it, but that may not work too well. So you know what, let's just put this back for now, and we'll I'm sure I'm going to make further modifications to the ship as I go. This was just kind of my initial idea for, you know, getting it, for changing it. But there'll probably be, like I said, more things that I'll see as we go along that I'll want to change. But this should probably get us going for getting started here. Let's take a quick look at the interior before I finish up with the decoration here. Do I have any fuel in my inventory? I do. Let's go ahead and fuel this thing up and fire it up. What the hell? Let's turn this off for now. Okay. So we've got a fridge. It's got an extra slot there. It says for a repair station. Oh, yep, sure enough. We could put a repair station there if we wanted to. Alright, well, we'll just patch that up for now. Or we could put another refrigerator in there if we wanted to. This is where the beds are. This is the shower. This is the toilet. Now, the other thing I had done is I had actually put a door in here, you know, to seal the place. But oh, well, actually, hold on. We gotta pressurize it first. Okay, so we have oxygen, but I was running into some kind of weird areas where the oxygen wasn't flowing right, but it actually looks like it's working now. If you look in the lower left-hand corner of my screen, you can see the little O2 icon. As long as that's lit up, we've got oxygen. We could even should be able to take our helmet off too. Yeah, this place is actually sealed. Well, not now. It seems to me like for whatever reason, it wasn't sealing right the last time I messed with it, but maybe there was a leak somewhere. This is a little bit of a hazard here, because you can kind of fall down into here. Well, I don't know if it's a hazard per se, but it's a little bit odd. But see, there's no block space here, so because what I was thinking is maybe we could put a ramp or something. Or even an elevator, but we don't really need to get down there per se. This is probably more just for decoration. This is an advanced constructor though. He's got it in upside down, which is funny, but oh yeah, it is a little toasty back here. That's a cargo container. So this comes out here to another cargo container. That's the back deck, and then of course we got to go up here. Love climbing stairs in Empyrion, and this is the bridge, which is not really too terribly fancy here. But you know, it's functional, and that's all we really worried about for our first capital vessel. And I think we improved it, you know, too. These blocks should be able to come out of here if we wanted to put something else in there at some point. So yeah, like I said, I'm sure we'll make further modifications to this as we go. But this will get us started anyway. Let's put our helmet back on. Okay, let's go ahead and paint this sucker up, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Put our plane back on. And we're just going to pretty much follow the same pattern as the ship already has. So this is all... Here, let's do a whole block as well. So we'll follow along through there and here. This is white. Now we might go ahead and change these to look different. Maybe something like that. Oh, actually, we could probably use that texture, which is which one is it? Oh, this one. This one here. So that way it matches those. And let's make this blue too. Okay. That should be blue there. And so we kind of got like a 3 white stripe idea going on up here. So what if we continue following that same basic idea along back in here, like so. Alright, let's make this the tread, and I think I want it to be, yeah, I guess we can make it black. Alright, this should be here and here. And we can make the door blue too, I guess. Not really worried about getting too terribly fancy with all of this. Let's make all of these the same blue color here. These should be white. This should be blue. No. Those should be blue. And this should be white. There. We already painted those guys, so we're good to go there. Down below... No, actually, I think we're okay down below. Excuse me, my word, something bugging my nose tonight. Whoops. No. This, we want just this side. A little precision painting here. Okay, that needs to go back to blue, and it needs to use this. No, not that. What the hell is that using? That's not that, huh? Okay, what is that? It sure looks like this. No, not that. Boy, I don't know which one that is. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Oh, we got another page here. It's this. No, it's not that either. Houston? There we go. Okay. Alright, that looks good. Let's, I think we painted everything up here already, so I think we're okay up here. Yeah, we should be good to go. Oh, nope, we didn't hit this thruster. That should be white, I'm guessing. Oh, it put that texture on it too. I don't think that really matters, but let's just go back to that. We'll hit that guy and then this guy here. Little toasty right there by the thruster there, old guy. Oh, I know what else I wanted to put in here. I want to put a light on here too. Okay, so let's turn that off. And we're going to pop the light right here. So let's go make a light real quick. I knew I was forgetting something. I always forget something. We want a light. Whilst we're here, let's take a hit of O2. You know, do we want to put a repair station in there now? I mean, we can, right? Where is it? Right here. Repair station. We've got an armor locker. I think we will. I think we will. We probably don't have room for extra medical stations, though, do we? If we removed... Well, no, we don't want to do that, though. Let's pull that back out. One thing we don't need is this is a clone station, but we already have a medical station, so that's redundant. In fact, we could even put the repair station there. So, okay, so if we put the repair station there, then maybe what we could do is... Oh, that's a passenger seat. We could maybe put a medical station there Oh, no, we can't put one there. Whoops. What is that block supposed to be? It's a corner block. So it's going to be, I think, this guy here. So if we got to flip it upside down. Is that right? Oh, no, not that one. It is... this one here. I think that's the one we want. Wait. I'm having trouble seeing the angle here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I believe, but we want to flip it this way. No! What the hell? Which one am I looking for? Oh, right, that one. This one here. Where are you? You, right? Sometimes it can be really hard to see the angles. Yeah, like that, but this way. There we go. There we go. It took us a while, but we finally figured it out. Alright, let's go back inside here. You know what? There's something we're going to change up here too, but let's wait on that. Wrong button. This should be white. Okay. So I don't think this block is serving a purpose. Well, except for that it's covering our core. So we should be able to make maybe 2 more medical stations. So probably would want to make one that would remove radiation, because that's going to be potentially an issue. But the thing is I mean, we can put whatever we want down, and then we can always pick it up and reset it back down as one of the other types if we need it. So from that standpoint, you know, it's not like we have to choose now and that's all we can ever do, right? So let's make 2 more of those. Let's grab the those guys out of there, and we'll come back and get the medical stations when they're ready. Let's do our light first. Where to go? There it is. We're going to go with this light here. And let's make it look blue too. And then we're going to want to change this block out with just a normal block there. And we'll paint that too. Okay, so that fixes that. What else do we grab? Okay, so we got the repair station. Let's go back and get the 2 medicals. Oh, time's up already, my word. So what happens when you're having fun, man? Okay, let's choose this and that. Actually, that didn't look bad black. Maybe we'll leave that black. And this should just be a white wall there, I guess. Okay, let's put the repair station here. Boom. Okay. That takes care of that. And like I said, it doesn't really matter what we make these because we can always change them if we need something different. But what we'll do is the radiation one is going to be more likely probably broken leg, closed fracture, open wound, frostbite, dermal burn, infected wound, sepsis, dermal parasite, poisonous, food poisoning, intoxication, blah 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 blah. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't really matter, guys, because we can change them up as needed. But the thing is I've got to figure out what the orientation of this thing is. I can't see it. Here, let's take it outside for a minute, so we can see what the hell we're doing here. There. So what I want to do is I want to set it are all of these 2 blocks wide? 2 by 1 by 1 by 2. Okay, these are 1 by 1s. Okay, so let's do the medical station. I know this is going to be weird, but we're going to have to do it this way to get it to fit. Okay. There. Okay, so we can use that to cure radiation and whatever other nasty shit might happen to us. Okay, this one, I'm thinking probably, I mean, any one of these could happen to us, of course. But poisonous bite and parasite and all that kind of shit's fairly likely, so let's go ahead and just go with that. Is that right? I mean, yeah, that works. Okay, cool. I think we're done. I think we've done every... Oh, there is one other thing I wanted to do before we wrap up this episode. And let's... Oh, well, let me get back in there. Let's actually dock the ship onto the station. Well, we can't technically dock it, but park it, I guess is the word we're looking for. In fact, here, let's take it for just a little spin too. So it still has pretty good maneuverability. You know, I mean, it's a capital ship, so we shouldn't expect it to fly like a fighter. But it's got really good acceleration. It's got good side-by-side thrust, so if we need to strafe, and it's got pretty good lift and pretty good down thrust, and it also has pretty good back thrust too. And I did take this down on a planet in creative mode and tested this, you know, and it works pretty good there too, of course, because it's when you're in space it's a little easier. But all right, so I think what we'll do for parking, let's flip it around this way. We can always make the deck of the space station larger if we need to, but we may not need to. We might be able to make this work. Oh, the other thing we could do too is, in fact, we need to do this. Let's group everything. And we want to find the harvest, and that we can retract. It doesn't ever need to be out. And just for fun, let's retract all of the turrets as well. I'll probably turn that on when we're on hostile planets like that radiation planet. Or I mean that lava planet that we were on before. What happened to my turrets? Oh, here. Excuse me again. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the turrets retracted. So let's dock it. Get it nice and straight here. And that's as far back as it'll go. Let's give us just a little bit of room to walk behind there. And that works, actually. That gets the landing gears on the pad. I mean, just barely, but we can even back it up just a smidge. Yeah, that works. So I don't think we need to adjust the dock at all. Okay, so what I want to do now, obviously we're going to be able to park our hover vessel in here. Okay, that's the hover bay. But one of the reasons I chose this ship is that we can also park the J-Jet on top of her too. So what I want to do is I want to park the J-Jet, or dock it rather, and I want to get it right about here, because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint some yellow docking lines, that sort of thing. But I wanted to line up the ship first. Yeah, that looks pretty good like that. Let's take our... Ow! That wasn't that far of a fall. Come on, game. So what we might end up doing here is changing this to the docking doohickey thing. We don't want full block. Something like this. Oh man, those ramps just drive me frickin' crazy. There. Something else occurred to me. I wonder if we should put tread on those, because we have to actually walk down those to get over here. I mean, they're not true ramps, but I think they probably work okay. I wonder too if I want to put... Here, let's look at something else. What if we did something like this instead? Yeah, I think that looks better. Okay, here, let's change this up first. Okay, we want that. Oh, I used the wrong color of blue there. Alright, what if we also make this the tread? Like so. And all of that can be tread. That should be white. All right, and then we're going to go back to symbols, and we're going to grab this. Oops, we want that, right? And then that can go like that, and this can go like that, and that one can go like that, and then we want to do that and that. There. And then we'll finish this off by putting that guy there. And I don't know, something like that maybe. We could put a couple of flashing lights down too. I know I'm going over, guys, but I want to get this done so we can get back to other stuff in the next episode. So this might be just a little bit longer recording than normal, but we're almost finished. So let's see. Let's do 6 of these. Okay, so let's take these guys and oh man, wait a minute. Those are half blocks, aren't they? Houston, we might have a problem. Was this touching all the way down or not? I assumed that it was, but I wasn't paying any attention to that. Yeah, it does. Huh, they must have changed that, because you used to not be able to land flush on you know, partial blocks with a ship. Weird. Well, what I was going to do is put some, like, you know, like little running lights, but it is not going to let me do that. Not unless I take all those half blocks up, but the half blocks should be there because they, you know, they're giving us extra armor. And for all I know, that might be that's actually probably the ceiling on the inside anyway. Okay, well, I guess we won't be able to do the lights, but that's okay. We don't need them. That was going to be more just for funsies anyway. So we should be fine. All right, guys. Well, I think we're finished. Like I said, I'm sure I'm going to probably make further modifications to the ship as we go along, but this is going to be my first rendition of it anyway. So let's do 2 things before I let you go. Let's go in here and let's make sure that everything is grouped. Let's change the name of this to, let's see, what do we want to change the name of this to? We got to give it a name. It's kind of flat-ish looking, but it works, I think. I think it works that way. It looks kind of like a chisel in the front, you know, with the angles and stuff. All right, you know what? Screw it. We're going to call it the Chisel. I can't think of anything else. It definitely looks like a chisel in the front anyway. So we're going to call it that for now. And if I come up with something better later, we'll change it later. But let's call it Chisel version 1.0. All right. I know that's probably kind of lame. Some of you guys are probably rolling your eyes, but that's what we're going with. Chisel's actually, you know, that might grow on me. Actually, that might grow on me. We'll see. Let's call it the Chisel. At least for now. Okay, so let's save it to template. We want to make sure we do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to also put it up. We're going to save it as a blueprint. Let's take the J-Jet off of it. and I want to take it off the dock and up into space just a little ways, and we'll take a nice little screenshot of it. Let's turn it this way so we can get some sunlight on it. That's not bad looking. I mean, the back end is a little boxy, but I don't think it's terrible. Alright, so let's turn it this way a little bit. Maybe even get it over this way more, because I'd like to kind of have the planet in the background. We'll take all the text off the screen. What if we turn it this way a little more? Maybe dip it down some so get a little more sunlight on it. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's get rid of all the screen stuff. And maybe get over here a little closer to it, down this way a little more. There we go. All right, here we go. We want to save this as the Chisel. Okay. And then we will go to the Chisel. And I'm going to go ahead and publish that up on the Steam Workshop. So if any of you guys are interested, just visit my workshop channel. My Steam name is Avallach. That's A-V-A-L-L-A-C-H. And you can grab it and have some fun with it if you want. I think that's pretty decent, at least first upgrade though to the prefab ship. And I am starting to like Chisel. I think it's appropriate. It's starting to kind of grow on me a little bit. Why do we have one red line here? I just now noticed that. Do we like that? Does it work? It kind of seems off from everything else. I don't know. I guess I'll leave it there for now. Okay, guys. Well, that is it for this episode. Sorry we went a little bit longer, but I think we made ourselves a nice little, starter capital ship. And like I said, if you guys are interested in trying it out, you can download it off the Steam Workshop. This is the requirements. So, you are going to need some Sath and some Neo. And just a little bit of Erestrum and Zascosian, but nothing too terribly bad. So it's definitely an obtainable ship. It is, however, level 20 though, so there is that. You'll have to at least get to level 20 before you can make it, but it'll only take an hour and a half to make. It's a small capital vessel. It's got room to dock a pretty decent sized small vessel on the top, and then of course you have the hover bay down here, which we'll take this down to the planet, and we'll put our hover vessel in here. It's not super well designed, well, that's actually partly my fault for putting these thrusters there, so we are gonna have to watch that. But I didn't even think about that actually. So yeah, I mean, if you guys get this ship, don't stand right next to the thruster for any length of time. You'll get toasty. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. What I'm going to do is take this down to the planet. We're gonna. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna do this off camera, but we're gonna spawn in our deluxe version 2 miner, and then we're gonna have to get this upgraded for Alpha 10 too. But this miner here has, version 2 would have been the newest one. But this one is upgraded. It's got lasers on it, and it's got combat steel on it, and more features than the basic miner that we spawned in several episodes ago. So I'm going to get that going in the factory right now, as soon as I let you guys go, so that's ready for the next episode. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out with us on Discord. Come and hang out with me on a live stream. We do live stream several times a week on Twitch, and you can find the links to both of those places in the About section of the YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.